On my channel, I've talked a lot about being nervous to put my art out there, especially since I'm still learning the basics. This is me doing that. I have been inspired. I watched Euphoria season 2. I know I'm very late to the party, and I was really obsessed with Cassie's storyline. We saw her character go from sweet and loyal to whatever this is. Visually, Sydney Sweeney is a great storyteller. In the last episode, Cassie has a moment where she looks like she's regretting everything she's ever done, and I really wanted to capture that moment. So I tried. I really honestly gave it my best shot. Given it was a little rushed, but I did my best in the moment, and well, I kinda hate it. Not to mention that most of my footage was disrupted by my big old head coming into frame, but I wanted to go ahead and share my experience anyways. In the first video on my channel, I talked about how I am really working on allowing myself to make bad art. Something I've been super inspired by is you guys commenting and saying that you're also trying to do the same thing. And I feel like this experience is a really good example of this happening. If my head wasn't covering up so much of the camera for most of the video, you could see that I repainted her face so many times. I could not get it right. I just could not let go of it. It wasn't working how I wanted it to. And rather than just trusting the process and allowing some small imperfections to remain, I covered up her face until I couldn't even see where her eyes had originally been. And to be honest, I don't even really feel like the final result looks that much better. There's a couple of points in the video when I was editing where I'm just like, oh my god, it looked so much better before I did that. No. What I'm trying to say is that if you're doing something over and over again and you're just not getting the result that you want, maybe it's time to reevaluate how you're approaching the issue. I took a step back. I walked away for a few hours and I came back to find that I had fresh eyes. I looked at the portrait and I knew exactly what needed to happen. I just slept for 3.5 hours. So, I realized very quickly as I was painting this portrait that I have never painted a portrait. And that I do not know how to paint a portrait. Honestly, I think it looks a lot better. I'm still kind of about it, but me making this video is me just putting it out in the world and letting it go, and that's it. So, to all the artists out there that struggle with perfectionism, you are seen, you are heard, you are not alone, and your art does not have to be perfect.